welcome back to Goodnight Lighthouse. I'm Miss Dorothy and I'm here to read you another story, and I am so excited because tonight we're going to read a chapter book. Miss Dorothy loves when we read chapter books. You know, that's when there's different stories inside one book, or a book that's so long they break it up into chapters. Well, you're going to love this book because it's called Amanda Pig and the Awful Scary Monster. What? I didn't know there would be a monster in this book. Amanda Pig and the Awful Scary Monster. Well, I hope it's not too awful, and I hope it's not too scary. You know, the only way to find out is for us to get in and start reading these chapters. There are 4 chapters in this book, and we get to read it all tonight. This is going to take a little while, so I hope you're ready to do some listening. Are you ready to get inside this chapter book with Miss Dorothy and find out if there is an awful scary monster? Good. I need you to sit up and listen up, because here we go. Amanda Pig and the Awful Scary Monster. Written by Jean Van Leeuwen. Pictures by Ann Schweninger. It's a chapter book. Chapter 1, The Monster. Chapter 2, The Rocking Chair. Chapter 3, The Trap. Chapter 4, A Monster Poem. Chapter 1, The Monster. "Look at the moon," said Father. Amanda looked up into the sky. There was the roundest, fattest, brightest moon she had ever seen. "Moon," she said. "What a round, fat, wonderful world." A poem popped into her head. "The moon," she said, "is like a yellow balloon." "Hey," said Oliver, "that's good." That's when Amanda saw it, right there in the backyard. "A monster," she said. "An awful, scary monster." Uh-oh, what does Amanda see? "Where?" said Oliver. "There," said Amanda. "Why, Amanda," said Father, "that is only a bush." "And anyway," said Oliver, "there are no such things as monsters." "Of course not," said Mother. "Come on, my big girl, I will tuck you in." "I am a big girl," thought Amanda. "There are no such things as monsters. I won't think about it." But as soon as the lights were out, Amanda knew. There was a monster in her room. It was hiding in the closet or the toy box or maybe under her bed. Yes, that was it. If she tried to get up, it would grab her by the foot. Amanda squeezed Sally Rabbit tight. She lay very still. She didn't even breathe. Maybe the monster wouldn't notice her. But her heart was going kaboom, kaboom, kaboom. The monster would hear it. Kaboom, 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 kaboom. Oh no, she's getting herself so worked up. "Mother!" cried Amanda. "Father, come here!" Mother and Father came running. "What is it?" asked Mother. "An awful, scary monster," said Amanda. "I think it's under my bed." Father shone his flashlight under the bed. "No one there," he said. "Besides, there are no such thing as monsters, remember?" "Well, it was there," whispered Amanda, who was sure there was a monster in her room. Mother held Amanda tight. "It's all right, my sweet potato," she said. "I am here." And she sat in the rocking chair next to Amanda's bed until she fell asleep. Chapter 2, The Rocking Chair. "Boo!" cried Oliver the next day. Everywhere Amanda went, he jumped out. "I'm an awful scary monster," he cackled. Hee. Uh-oh, he's teasing Amanda because she was afraid. At lunchtime under the table, he grabbed her foot. "Stop that!" said Amanda. "It's just like a monster," said Oliver. When his friend James came over, they played monster tag. "We're gonna get you!" cried Oliver and James. Amanda ran away, but at bedtime, Oliver came to her room. "Leave me alone," said Amanda. "I'm doing a monster check," said Oliver. Oh, Oliver was teasing her all day, but at nighttime he wanted to make sure she wasn't scared. He looked in the closet, and inside the toy box, and under the bed. "Not a single monster," said Oliver. "And do you know why?" "Why?" asked Amanda. Because there are no monsters, said Oliver. Not in the whole entire world. Father looked under the bed, just to make sure. Mother gave Amanda extra hugs. Good night, my brave girl, she said. I am brave, thought Amanda. There are no monsters, not in the whole entire world. She's trying really hard to be brave. And besides, Father looked under the bed. But as soon as Mother and Father were gone, Amanda knew there was a monster in her room. She opened one eye, and there it was, sitting in the rocking chair. Amanda dove down under the covers. Kaboom, kaboom, kaboom. Her heart was beating so fast. What should she do? If she called Mother and Father, the monster would get her for sure. She listened. The monster didn't make a sound. She peeked out. The monster didn't move. Maybe it was asleep. 1, 2, 3, counted Amanda. Go! She jumped out of bed. She ran as fast as she could out the door, down the hall, to Mother and Father's room. But at their door, Amanda stopped. Should she wake them? If she did, they would know she wasn't a brave girl after all. Suddenly, Amanda felt very tired. She lay down in front of their door. In a minute, she was asleep. What's this? Said Father in the morning. The awful scary monster came back, said Amanda. Father carried Amanda to her room. Is that the monster sitting in your rocking chair? He asked. Oh, said Amanda. No, it's only my bathrobe. It was her bathrobe the whole time. In the dark, she thought it was a monster. The trap. What you need, said Oliver, is a monster trap. Even though there are no monsters, in case one comes to your room, you can capture it. Oliver's going to help her to feel better. Will you help me build one? Asked Amanda. Of course, said Oliver. He went to his room and got a lot of toys and his tools and a big box of blocks. Now, he said, we are ready to build. The monster might come in the door, said Amanda, or the window. First, we will take care of the window, said Oliver. He piled his trucks and Amanda teacups as far out and a jar full of marbles on the windowsill. If a monster tries to get in, he said, there will be a big crash. The monster will be so scared he will run away. Oliver's really helping his little sister. That's good, said Amanda. Now for the trap, said Oliver. He dumped all of his blocks out of the box. We'll start by building a block tower, he said, next to the door. Oliver and Amanda began to build. Soon the tower was as tall as Amanda. How big is this monster anyway? Said Oliver. Bigger than me, said Amanda. They built some more. Soon the tower was as tall as Oliver. Bigger than you, said Amanda. They kept building. They used up all the blocks. Oliver stood on his tiptoes. He put books on top and games and his parking garage and his lawnmower. Is that big enough? He asked. I think so, said Amanda. Oliver stood on Amanda's stool. He put the block box upside down on top of the tower. Now, he said, the monster trap is ready. How does it work? Asked Amanda. Simple, said Oliver. If a monster opens the door, the block tower tips over and the box falls down and the monster is stuck in the box. Amanda smiled. I like the monster trap, she said. Let's show Mother and Father. You can't do that, said Oliver. Why not? Asked Amanda. Stop! Cried Oliver. Don't open the door! But Amanda had already opened the door. Oops, she said. The door hit the block tower. The tower tipped over. The box fell down right on top of Oliver. Help, he cried. I'm stuck. Amanda dug him out. My trap worked, she said. I caught a monster. She caught Oliver. Chapter 4, A Monster Poem. It's amazing, said Mother, how many things you can do. You can make cookies and set the table and even reach the sink without standing on a stool. And I can count to 100, said Amanda, and almost read and ride my new bike without training wheels. My, oh my, said Mother, you are almost grown up. At bedtime, Oliver came to Amanda's room again. Monster Patrol, he said. He looked in the dress-up box and behind the bookcase and inside her bake-easy play oven. Now repeat after me, he said. There are no monsters. never have been, never will be, really. There are no monsters, said Amanda. Never have been, never will be, really. Father gave Amanda a flashlight to put under her pillow. Mother whispered in her ears, remember, you're almost all grown up. I'm almost all grown up, thought Amanda. There are no monsters, never have been, never will be, really. She smiled. Now she could go to sleep. But as soon as Amanda closed her eyes, she knew there was a monster in her room. It was hiding behind the curtains or under the rocking chair or somewhere. She could feel it out there in the dark. Amanda squeezed Sally Rabbit so tight she nearly popped her stuffing. Kaboom, 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 went her heart. I can reach the sink, she thought. I can ride my bike without training wheels. I am big. Suddenly Amanda felt a poem coming on. She sat straight up in bed. She said very loud, I am too big a pig to be scared of a little monster, so boo to you, go away, shoo. Anyway, there is no such thing as you. She shone Father's flashlight all around, at the closet and the curtains and the rocking chair and everywhere. Not a single monster, she said. Then she turned off the flashlight and went to sleep, like a big girl. Guess what, said Amanda in the morning. There are no monsters, never have been, never will be, really. Mother and Father smiled. I knew that, said Oliver. Oh, there was never a monster. Wow, Amanda Pig got really worried at bedtime. She was worried every single night that there was going to be a monster in her room. And her mom told her there wasn't, her dad told her there wasn't, her brother Oliver told her there wasn't, but she just didn't believe them until they proved to her that there was no monster in her room because monsters are not real. I like this little poem she wrote. There are no monsters, never have been, never will be, really. Good job, Amanda. I'm so glad she figured that out. Now she doesn't have to be scared at bedtime anymore. And I hope you're not scared at bedtime. I hope you don't think there's a monster in your room, because monsters are not real. So you can go to bed and not worry about a thing. But just in case you're a little nervous, Miss Dorothy's going to pray for you that you'll have a good night's sleep. Can we do that together? Will you pray with Miss Dorothy? Let's fold our hands and close our eyes. Dear God, thank you for my friends. Thank you that they keep coming back night after night to hear my stories. Please help them to get a good night's sleep and not to be scared of anything. Please let them know that there are no monsters, there's nobody there to hurt them, that their mom and dad are there to protect them, and that you're watching over them. Give them a peaceful night's sleep. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, my little piggy, off to bed for you. I need you to get under your covers, get cuddled up, curled up, ready for a really good night's sleep. And tomorrow, when Mom and Dad say bedtime, bedtime, obey, and obey right away. And then come back and see Miss Dorothy. I'm going to be sitting right here, ready to read another book to you. Bye! Thanks for reading with Miss Dorothy. I hope you enjoyed this book, and I hope you'll come back soon to read another. What's your favorite book? Drop Miss Dorothy a note and let me know. I'll go find it and I'll read it to you. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share. I'll see you soon.